Rode entered the gaming market just over a year ago with their Streamer X starting at $399. Now, what seemed like the best all-in-one solution for any new creator, it also wasn't really priced for new creators. But it's been over a year. Now, a year later, it's on sale for 40% off, and that puts it at just that sweet spot for someone who's new to streaming or looking to make their first upgrade. But now, the real question, is the Rode Streamer X still relevant in 2024? Let's talk about it. When I was a newer content creator, I had no clue where to start. I found myself Googling and watching YouTube videos about all these different products, reviews that I don't know if they were potentially biased because they were sponsored. And honestly, it was a wild adventure into the unknown. And I bought some stuff, I hated some stuff, returned stuff, never used stuff again. Lots of money and time just down the drain. So let's help you avoid that same pitfall that I found myself in. With multiple options for capture cards out there from like the likes of Elgato, Razer, EVGA, Genki, and I'm sure there's a ton more. But the question is, why would someone even care about Rode? They're an audio company at most. Since when did they even care about video? As I mentioned before, a year ago, Rode came out with their gaming and streaming centric devices under the Unify brand. This consisted of a USB microphone, an XLR microphone, and the Streamer X, their hybrid audio interface and video capture device. In 2024, I still believe there's a place for this, and even more so given that it's on sale for $24.99. You have to understand, the Streamer X is a one-stop shop device that handles your biggest needs, audio and video. I know a year ago, I really wanted to get it, but that price scared the hell out of me. But now, ooh baby, let's talk about this. A streamer typically needs 6 total devices. You need a microphone, camera, lights, a computer, an audio interface, and a video capture device. That's a lot of devices. But the Streamer X essentially helps you reduce the total devices you need by combining both the audio and video interfaces into an all-in-one device. Like, you can hook up your XLR microphone, and it also has phantom power, so you don't have to worry about anything because of the Revolution preamp. You could connect your gaming headset to it and use an onboard mic via like a 3.5mm connection. You could also use their wireless mics, such as like the Wireless Go 2, the Wireless Me, or even the Wireless Pro. It also has native HDMI capture up to 4K 30, with the built-in pass-through allowing up to 4K 60. And there's additional video options that can be found on this graphic provided by Rode. Take a look. I'll wait. Cool? All right, let's go. Whether you want to use the HDMI capture for your mirrorless camera, or maybe you're capturing your game console, or maybe even a second PC, the Streamer X has you covered. On the front, you'll see a section for mic control. You can push in the dial to switch between mic inputs that you're utilizing. You'll also have a mute trigger built in, and just next to that, you'll get a headphone and video control. The headphone knob will raise and lower the volume while pushing in, activates and deactivates the mute feature. The button below that allows you to actually cut the video feed as needed without having to trigger something like an OBS. Just to the right of that are 6 touchpads with 2 dedicated page switching. You can have up to 4 total pages, and each has 4 pads that can be programmed to control microphone effects, soundboard effects, or even being used as a MIDI trigger. On the back, you get 3 USB-C inputs, 1 for power only and 2 for connecting to your devices. Now, you can use number 1 as your power source, but you can also plug it in if you need that extra juice. But otherwise, number 1 is connected to your primary streaming device, while number 2 is typically connected to your gaming PC or your console of choice. Now, the device can be powered through your PC connection as long as you're using, like I said, like a USB super speed port, which is usually like a USB 3 or higher. And then as mentioned previously, you get your HDMI in and out, and then you get the audio side with both a gaming headset option, standard headphone option, and a combo XLR or line-in jack. Please note that for the headphone jack, you do need an adapter to have a 1/4-inch jack. Now, I've tested the Streamer X with both Windows and Mac devices. Since its launch, there's been a lot of improvements in the software and firmware that make this device work almost flawlessly. I've been using the Streamer X exclusively as my streaming device for the past couple weeks now, and there's only one hiccup I ran into with my MacBook Pro, but that issue is more Mac related as it relates to the safeguards that they have with HDCP. However, I was able to work around it via an HDMI splitter. I personally use the Ori 8K splitter. It's just compatible with all my older and newer gen consoles, and I think that if you want, I'll leave a link of that in the bio below. If you want a more in-depth review of that video, go ahead and leave a blue heart, and then maybe you'll get that video. Once I was able to hook it up to the splitter, everything else just worked right out the box. I had high resolution video and audio, and being as someone who's already had the Rode Capture app with my microphones, the Streamer X just worked natively within the app. Rode Capture unlocks a lot of the multiple custom presets that allow you to route your audio between your streaming device and your headphones. And for those who need more intricate mixes, that's where the Unify app comes into play. If you want to see a detailed video about how to use the Unify app or what it can do, leave a mic emoji in the comments below. Drop it. When I streamed using the Streamer X, I primarily capture my video at 1080p 120 frames per second, and that's going into OBS, and then OBS had an output of 1080-60, and now I was going to Twitch and I had no issues. Now, in fact, when I would look at the OBS preview, it almost was latency free compared to my external monitor. In fact, it felt just perfect. Colors were crisp, sound felt really good, even as I replayed my live stream. And one of the cool features about the Rode Capture app is you actually get to activate advanced audio tools such as compression, noise gates, and a whole lot more directly for your microphone versus having to rely on like the OBS ones. Given that there are many companies out there, like we talked about in the beginning, why should anyone even consider or care about Rode? Given it's $249, I think it excels and it's actually cheaper than most other setups. And you're going to be required to have multiple combinations of devices versus just one device. Now check this out. I did the math and looked at the Genkai Shadowcast Pro and the Elgato HD 60X, as those were the most comparable to the Rode Streamer X. Let's take a look at some of those similarities and some of those differences. Pop that graphic. Now feature-wise, they all stack up pretty well on the video side. Now as far as for the cost side, if you consider something, like I want to put a little theory to you, it'll make sense. And they stack up quite well. Now, all of these devices hover between $119 and $159, except for the Rode Streamer X, which is a $249, right? But check this out. Unless you're using a USB-C mic, you're going to need an audio interface. Like, let's be real. An average audio interface like the Wave DX, or maybe your Focusrite Scarlett, or a similar device usually starts around $100 and higher. And if you take, like, let's just average, right? Take that $100 out of the Rode Streamer X, now your capture card starts at $149. So which lines up almost dead center amongst the competition. See, big brain, big brain. Now, why I recommend the Rode Streamer X, honestly, besides what we've talked about so far, if you're someone who's has a smaller desk setup, or maybe you're more portable, like you're playing on a laptop and stuff like that, the Streamer X is just so compact and portable. Like, I could take this and live stream from anywhere as long as I have a laptop and this, and I hook up my camera and mic. Like, all I need that, and it's controllable through here. It's honestly cheaper to buy something like this off the rip than it is to buy all the separate devices, because you're still going to buy a mic and you could use any XLR microphone with it, right? Or you can use your headset to even start, just something to get off the ground. Whereas you have to buy all these separate pieces and kind of pick your part together. The Streamer X is lightweight, durable, obviously because I just dropped it, and it's cheaper when it's compared to the competition. And it provides enough specs for any streamer, whether you're new or experienced, to have a good stream. I mean, to be honest, I see a lot of other reasons just outside of streaming in general that this device could really be utilized. But that's gonna probably wait for another video. If you're interested in that, just give this a thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. If I get enough thumbs up, if I get 50 thumbs up on this video, I'm gonna make that video. That's your challenge. Are you gonna accept it? Please accept it. I like making videos. So what do you think? Is the Rode Streamer X right for you? Do you think it's worth it now at that new price point of $249? Are you maybe afraid of a potential updates coming? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I'm Joe. This has been Mod2Excel. And if you like this kind of content, obviously subscribe to the channel. It helps me. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Yes. But you could also check out this video here, and you can see some of that more awesome content that I've been trying to cook up. Well, I mean trying, I am cooking it up. But the question is, do you want the, I don't know where this is going. Click on the video, please. Just do it. Do it for me. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends, right?